Alright guys, we are moving today. We're moving because there's an update happening apparently. There's server maintenance happening in like... what time is it? Like 3 hours. So, unfortunately, this is kind of throwing a wrench in things. But, we're going to get done what we can and then most likely pick up later when the server maintenance ends. So, the server maintenance is supposed to go for 4 hours. So, from 4 a.m. EST to 8 a.m. EST. So, realistically, it would be cool if the server maintenance happened exactly when it said it happened and ended exactly when it says it's going to end. And if that's the case, then we'll pick back up at like 8 a.m.-ish, something like that. And we'll just break the stream in half or something like that. We'll have to come back to it later, unfortunately. It's just the way it goes, I guess. We need to do some dailies. Yeah, let's knock out some dailies. Let's do like as much random stuff as we can. Get as many transmute crystals in the pocket as we can before the maintenance collapses. That way we can, you know, maybe do some more dailies later. Double up on our transmute collections. We'll probably jump onto like other characters too, because I think I have like 2 or 3. No, I think I have 3 other characters that are like capable of doing dailies right now. So we'll do randoms. Why not? PvP probably not so much. Let's roll, baby. What dungeon is this? Exiled Redoubt. Ooh. Get down. Don't let the I do be a tank. I'm a werewolf though, so that makes things easy. I think I can handle this. All right. We'll solo the dungeon. Let's do it. Where are the other 2 teammates at? That was a bit early. Stop them! We're on a time crunch, baby. We got to go. This one guy knows. He understands. Wow, that's a lot of damage. I guess we could do the side bosses too. Kill the invader. Oh, I don't have enough mana to pull. Sorry.
There's no time for the subtle way.
Any crates? No crates? I don't think I've ever... Well, we've done Exiled Redoubt a handful of times, but we haven't spent a whole lot of time in here, so...
They locked the gate. We'll have to find another...
Well, the set pieces would be nice to have. Man, if that radius was just a smidge bit bigger, it'd be sweet, dude. I probably could swap out the, whatever the set piece is called. The, Essence Thief for something like Rushing Agony. Yeah, Rushing Agony, whatever it's called. And, use that to yoink enemies together. Alright, chill out, fool. Dude, it was so satisfying pulling enemies together. I can't wait until the execute gets adjusted. It's gonna be longer. It's gonna be like 5-something seconds or something. 5-point-something seconds. And it's gonna cost mana per second too. So if you cancel it early, that's not gonna hurt you so bad.
Weep for the bodyguard.
Looks like we're doing side bosses. Whoa! Gosh. What you doing? Who is this? Is this the Dung Eater?
You decide. Remember that.
Wow. How about I block that next time? I should probably block that, shouldn't I? Yeah, it's that. Wonder if you can interrupt that. I'm just trying to keep the taunt up.
I'm sorry I failed you.
All right. We don't have like the most amazing DPS, but that's fine. It's fine. It's just a normal dungeon. Is this the way? I don't know where I'm going. Don't follow me, guys. My bad. I'd like to not fall out of werewolf form, but I might. Mr. Radlock, hello, sir. Oh my gosh. That's so unnecessary.
You'll die. These soldiers had to die. And so do you. This fight is stale.
I might not stay in werewolf form here.
It's time we were rid of you. You outlived your welcome. These disruptors are more trouble than they're worth. You've been sentenced.
You're doing a great job, teammates. Where they at?
We will not be separated. We'll never make it out of here.
Think you can fight one more?
I'll hold them, boys.
You are doomed, interloper.
Yeah, you don't want to take that one to the face. I don't think there's anything I can do to stop it either.
There will be no trial.
Bleed for what you did to Caecilius.
We stand together. You fall. I control the execution. You're going to ruin everything. Pay for that.
They're doing great. Except for that. They definitely would have died if it was like better. It's in the bag. It's in the bag. Don't take it right in the face, dude. My goodness.
Laggards! Enemies
I'm having a hard time eating bodies for some reason.
I do this for case.
Did I go the right way? Yaws?
Ugh, they locked the next door. Hope you don't find
Sorry,
taking
mud
a
crabs.
plunge.
It has to happen. We need you kiting, Mr. Krabs. Okay, one piece of chitin. Yeah, Rad, there's an update. We're gonna get hit with some maintenance. Unfortunately.
This won't be painless.
This won't be painless? That sucks. Something, is my mic sounding fine? Hold on. Yeah, I think it's right. Yeah, it's right. I don't know why, it seemed like it might have been a bit loud. But as long as we're good. Right, I'm doing pretty good, man. How you doing? I'd be even better if they weren't dropping maintenance in like a couple hours. But it is what it is, man. In a sawmill, you can hear me fine. Cool. Good. Good to hear that.
Looks like the fight came to us.
Alright, we'll drag them all the way out. Yeah. This is the spot you want to be. Boom. I love the rooms like this in dungeons, man. The ones with all the cupboards. That's where I get all my stuff. All my loot comes from this.
You're murdering kidnapped soldiers.
No. Not murdering anybody.
Someone to fight.
My abilities are not popping for some reason. I'm trying to like fear enemies. And it's just not like actually doing anything. Now, I know that the odds of getting recipes out of these things are, like, slim to none. But it does happen sometimes, man. It's friggin' sweet when it does. It's a good feeling. Although, I think I'd rather have, like, lockpicks than the singular gold white items. But whatever.
Even going along with Kato's plan. Past Atronox. Lead the spiders to their doom.
To their doom.
You will suffer like no other!
We have somebody that does not understand how to do this. Got that Master Thief title before work. I saw you mention that at the end of yesterday's stream. I think you mentioned it. It'd be odd if somebody else had mentioned the exact same thing, but that's sweet, man. Master Thief's a cool title.
This storm will stop those spiders.
Man, they are completely clueless. Yes, let's stand in the middle of the of the big, giant, scary AoE. I don't know why we had to stand in the middle of that. Pope, what's up, man? You have become Master Thief? Wait,
I remember hearing
was it Pope that said that?
Mission Vander Allen mentioned.
It might have been you that said that, Pope. That's...
Peace talk.
Yeah, I think it was Pope that said that. Suspicious. Very suspicious. It was... I thought so. I was like... I don't know. I don't know whatever happens, dude. Things in my perspective, my sign, like my line of sight happen. And that's it. Nothing more. I don't know what's going on, dude. And then you went to bed. Yeah, alright, I remember that. Wait. I want this. I'm gonna fall out of werewolf form. These dungeons are not werewolf friendly. I feel like it should be easier to stay in werewolf form. It should just be a toggle ability. You should be able to turn it on and off at any time.
Don't leave that orb unattended. Pick up the fireball. Don't let the orb shatter. That power. It feels like a monsoon. What magic is Kato gathering in there?
Alright, it looks like we're gonna have to pick up all the orbs too. Gonna start farming on hallowed graves. Are you going for the...
It's over. Stop this
I forget what the set piece is called, but I think it provides like
You know your task.
major something to yourself. Major crit of some... I forget what the name of that is too.
You take care of the
But it's like
astronaut.
20% increased crit damage. Oh, force. Major force to you and then minor force to your teammates. Oh, Aegis Collar is what you're going for. Ah.
Watch that fire orb. Do you want us all to burn? Pick up the fire orb. Don't leave that fireball lying there.
So I have to pick up every single orb. I have to tank every single enemy. I don't think the tank is able to pick up every orb like that.
Get back up.
I don't know if it's gonna be something I can handle. Hold on. Let's try to communicate. Okay, I didn't even get to explain the mechanic. That was like really unfortunate. Why is it always like that? Especially when we're on a time crunch, when like the servers are going down in a couple hours and I'm like, let's knock out the dailies. That sucks, dude. I think we've, unfortunately lost this dungeon. Only level 38, hopefully getting the right setup. I believe the gear that you collect drops at the level that you are. So if you're level 38, you're going to be getting level 38 gear. It's not going to carry forward. You'll probably have to reconstruct it. The sticker pieces, on the other hand, will be like max level. So, like, if you try to keep the physical gear now, it'll just be a low level. But, yeah, once you cap out, you go to like level 160 or something. Just reconstruct them bad boys.
Ready whenever you are.
I think we should just leave. Oh, you're CP 220? You'll be fine. Yeah, you'll be just fine. Man, I hate when people do that. That's like one of the most annoying things. They join a dungeon. They go through half the dungeon. No complaints, no nothing, no issue with the dungeon at all. And then, because one person doesn't understand mechanics, we wipe one time, and then half the team just leaves because they're like, like, that's the noise that I hear whenever people do that kind of stuff. And it drives me nuts, because, man, I can't help but wonder if people like that bring the same attitude to other things in their life that they do to things like this, dungeons. Because, like, hear me out. If they're sitting at a red light behind the wheel of their car, and one singular thing goes wrong, say there's somebody jogging on the sidewalk, and they look out of the side window, and they see somebody jogging, do they just rage quit? Do they just, like, get out of their car and run away? Like, throw their mask on the ground, and they freaking just, like, rip out all their blue hair? I don't understand why people do that. It's so childish. They're definitely not married. Yeah, 100%. That's so unfortunate, because it's a mega waste of time, and it's like one of the most disrespectful things to the people around you. Like, we spent 20 minutes doing that. That's 20 minutes of our time that was completely voided. We made zero progress whatsoever. And it's fine, like, it would be fine on a normal day, but there's server maintenance happening in like a couple hours. So, like, we have a very limited amount of time anyway. It's just frustrating. I think people like that should have like a more significant repercussions for leaving dungeons. Like, I think you get like a time period that you're not allowed to queue again, but it should be bigger than that, dude. You should not get your bonus rewards for the next dungeon. Like your premium undaunted supplies, you shouldn't. If you leave a dungeon like that, I'm telling you right now, I'm standing behind this. I'm hot take right now. You should not get the XP bonus or the purple box or the transmute crystals or anything that comes in the mail for the next dungeon. You should have to complete another random dungeon for free. Waste your own freaking time, not everybody else's. Cats, what up, dude? Dudette, Mrs. Potato Head, how you do? Man, you like that idea? I don't want to, like, crush people in their experiences, because sometimes you do have to leave. But if you're a repeated offender, dude, freaking screw you for doing that. If you leave a dungeon every other day, or every day, because you're just a prick, like, screw that person, dog. Take all the loot away. Cats, you gotta get some sleep, man.
Ah, adventurer, this is your lucky day, where once the Dread Lady sent my pitiful brother to convey her words to you. This time, Lyrinth has sent her true prophet, me. I bear a message from my lovely and powerful mistress. Listen and be enlightened.
Lyrinth, huh?
The Dread Lady requires a mortal's perspective. She finds the situation merely curious, but says it has apocalyptic consequences for our plane of existence. Congratulations, mortal. She has chosen you, and she promises compensation.
Cause I totally understand. I would have liked to have slept longer today, but I could not. anymore. Sometimes it's just how it is, man. Sleep's tough. For people that don't know about sleep being tough, you're lucky. You're lucky. The voiceovers are really good. That one was alright. Some of the voice acting in this game is leaving a lot to be desired, to say the least. You overslept? I wish I could oversleep sometimes. On days that it, you know, that it doesn't matter.
Skill and speed. This one is glad to have you on his side.
This would be a tough dungeon too. With like, if our teammates just are crying like little babies again, we'll never get through this. Yeah, I have the tool to see the little monkeys.
This is a library. You're doomed.
Alright, they can handle it. I'm looking for recipes. When you do sleep, you still feel like crap? Unfortunately, I think that's just the nature of life, man. The older you get, the more you feel like crap no matter what. At least that's my experience. I don't know if there's ever any catching up.
I'll defeat you under the golden eye.
All that extra stuff on top of it, though, does not make it easy. I'm sorry. I hope it works itself out for you. I hope you get better.
I'm stronger than you. Knowledge gives me power.
So we're ignoring mechanics in this dungeon, I guess. But it's alright, because we can kill stuff. Right? Right.
Was too arrogant. The Deadlands Rift is
I
near.
hope you like dark.
Do you see its influence on the walls around us?
Can't pull these enemies together. Wow, what an inconvenient time to get stunned. It's like getting ready to pull a bunch of enemies and all of a sudden I just get staggered and pushed like a quarter of an inch to the side. I do feel like that AoE for the leash should be just like 2 meters bigger, dude. That 2 meters would make such a difference, and I'm not just saying that because that's what she said.
Something other than
How's this map looking?
Dargo, submit or die.
Samurai, stop!
This should be the dungeon where we can kill the little monkeys, man. And I believe I've got the tool to do it. Hey, yeah. We might as well, right?
A sarcophagus? That...
Are they going for it? They're going for it. Alright, so here's the time where we actually have to work as a team. Crazy. Crazy that we gotta work as a team. But, somebody dove in already, which is so unfortunate. It's alright, we got the damage. It might actually be that one guy doing most of the damage, but at least on veteran, man, you gotta like wait until your team is ready to jump one of those little monkeys, because they'll run away and they'll just keep teleporting all over the place. But if everybody jumps it at the exact same time and everybody's prepared for it,
Get out of our way.
okay. How'd he get yoinked? That was crazy. Ew.
You won't make it to the Inferno.
I feel like there should be some background music in this one.
At last, something besides monotony.
Nah, I taunted that. I don't know why it's not aggroing towards me. The big scary guy, he at least I thought I hit him. That was the second time it looked like I had taunted him and he just like ran past me. That sucks.
There it is. All right. Time to figure out how this works and return to Scrivener's Hall.
This is another one of those examples of the dungeons not being very werewolf friendly. Like, they really do just like kind of sit here and waste your time. And I don't really mind the theatrics that they put you through. Like, I like it. It builds atmosphere and story to the game, but it makes it difficult for somebody like a werewolf to actually like stay as a werewolf. And I do think that, like, maybe in PvP, I don't know, dude, I think you should just be toggleable for werewolf abilities. Like, you should, when you click the werewolf ability, you should just stay in werewolf until you click to fall out of it. And I don't want to ask too much, but I think that you should also have an ultimate as a werewolf. I know that's a lot to ask, but I think that would be cool. That's the one thing that the werewolf is missing. Aside from a second bar, it's also missing an ultimate.
Zilipith, you freeze up around spiders. Stay here. We'll bring you back.
I don't know how they balance it. I don't really know what it would be, but it does feel like it needs one.
That Valina blocked our path. We'll have to go the long way.
Turn your back on him, Laura.
Oh, you don't get to do the animation for that thing?
Kishtargo has to be so scared. He doesn't even know we're coming for him.
You were foolish to come here.
just feel like the werewolf gets neglected quite a lot. I didn't even realize that you don't get like animations for the collectibles or for the mementos and tools and stuff in the werewolf form. Doesn't really feel good. It doesn't like make me want to play the werewolf more, you know?
Valina betrayed her Maelstrom Arena for this place?
Did I not loot it? What the heck? That would have been sad. One of these days we'll go and use those keys. I've kind of just been trying to stack them. I haven't really done this dungeon a whole lot, so I'm not sitting on a whole bunch of keys.
New bones for my collection. This staff's a lot more powerful than I'm used to. Valina's pledged herself to Mephala and the Spiral Skein. Be careful.
I do like how you open doors as a werewolf, though. That's fun.
It's not too late. We can leave without the staff.
The staff. I don't need you anymore, Magna Stylus. The spinner provides.
He's pushing me. All I wanted to do was eat, because I was going to fall out of werewolf form. That's all I was trying to do. I was trying to quickly get a brief munch on that body. That was too much to ask. Man, that's sad. Look at the head on that dude. That friggin' that plume he's got going on. What? Who what? Eviscerate. 50,000 damage. Teammates are gonna be like, man, screw this guy. This guy sucks. I don't get teleported? Oh, this boss fight, bro. I was gonna say, dude, no friggin' way. I think I'm actually supposed to stay in that circle.
We did it, Magna Stylus. We have the itinerant staff, and Valina
Is he going back to use those keys? I'm gonna save my keys.
You're a strong mage and a good scribe.
But if they're gonna fight the boss, I want to be there for it. I don't know if they have enough keys to open it or not. I'm not gonna spend any, but if they open them all, then freaking sweet. I don't know if the boss actually drops anything other than the achievement.
I knew you were more reliable than those record-loving scribes. Is this place not the crowning glory of the hall? These treasures, not those rotting books. I don't know why we have so many chests. Really, it'd be better to put everything on display.
I don't even know what you get out of these crates. Ah, screw it, dude. Why not? Why am I not opening these? It's fine. I got a bow. I don't know what I'm looking for here. That was it. That's all I had.
Deal?
I actually got a decent amount of set pieces from that. Dang it. I need that recipe. Alright. Well, that's it. We're out of this dungeon. And, I think let's just pop one of the other characters and do dailies. That's gonna it. Oh, that's gonna it, and we'll try to collect a bunch of whatchamacallits today, these transmute crystals, and then if we have time before the servers go down, we'll squeeze in like a Maelstrom Arena or something. I don't know if I'll have time or not. We got like 2.5 hours. It's a lot to do, but we can always get back on later. That's the one thing that's unfortunate about this schedule, is that the servers always go down like right in the middle. That sucks. I don't remember how to use this character, dude. Hit that like button. Thanks, dude. Thanks, dude.
This is taking forever.
Fate summons you, champion.
Spindleclutch 1 should be easy. How long do they normally go down for? I think it depends. I saw that the server maintenance today, at least for the North America servers, are scheduled from 4 a.m. EST to 8 a.m. EST. So
Going back in.
this time, 4 hours. Oh, I can't dodge roll? Huh. We're both Arcanists, just like doing what Arcanists do. Gym Test, what's up, brother? Hello, sir. Oh, is it just me or the stamina doesn't exist?
into my realm. More playthings.
I need a way to recover stamina here.
No mercy.
Now that voice acting is on point, dude. Wait, what happened to my beam? It consumed all my stuff, but no beam. You sleeping with Mafia tonight? Good, dude. He could use some company. I actually think I really need to go through some champion points here.
Torch it!
Come to me, into my realm. Join me forever.
I need to move abilities around here. This character needs some TLC. It's been a minute since I've been on the Arcanist properly. Alright, Gym Test. Good night to you, man.
They mean to take her from us. Stop them.
I don't know why. Yeah, I'm just struggle busting. I got all the buttons mixed up, dude. It's so confusing. At least I still friggin' annihilate stuff, though. Holy crap. I need some stamina regen. Where am I going? Alright, I'm not gonna worry about fixing this character right now. But we'll probably come back to this here. I would like to spend a little bit of time on the Arcanist at some point. Refine the build maybe a little bit. If the next two dungeons go that smoothly, we'll have time for a Maelstrom. Man, this unicorn is so cool. One of the most rad mounts in the entire game. What a cool mount, dude.
All this way and for nothing.
I'm gonna have to remember how to play the Dragon Knight too, man. It's been so long. It's always a DD, dude. Everybody selects, yes, I'm ready. Except for one DD. Every time. Every single time, dude. And then they deny it.
Over here.
Yeah, there he goes.
I just need a moment of your time.
They're always fighting stuff, man. Wondering if you don't have the ACR or the Necro or the Arcanist or the Necro, you can't subclass into them. I do believe there's a way. There's like a quest or something that it provides to you that it allows you to obtain it. But it's going to be easier if you have it maxed out already. My buttons are wrong, dog. Man, I'm sitting here like, I'm breaking free and I'm dodge rolling with the buttons for my primary account and it's not doing anything. Like I pressed it like friggin' 40 times. I just couldn't make it work. I was like, what is going on? The stinking buttons were all jacked up. To be fair, I am the healer though. I wasn't supposed to be tanking. Alright, why is that door not open? Oh, it's open now. I don't think I've ever come through that hallway and not seen that door open. Keep trying to break free and it's not working, dude. I'm so frustrated, man. I would love a way to just like carry over settings, keybinds and settings and stuff. They're all having issues and, and you don't have to deal with it. Are you talking about work? That's always nice. When there's stuff that you can just like not even have to think about. I feel like my resource sustain is pretty good. Dude, I freaking love the Dragon Knight. I don't play on the Dragon Knight nearly enough.
Ah, it's the outsiders. So the keepers are afraid to face me. Very well. You'll die in their stead.
All right.
How amusing. Haven't you noticed that the pact I've made protects me?
Mafia, what up, dude? What up, diggity dude? Let's just do these raids while we're here. Did you scroll up to read his messages? I guess you didn't have to scroll that far. It was just a couple minutes ago. Ugh, I don't want to waste Columbine, man. It's so expensive. That's 1,000 gold. Burnt. Gone. Never getting it back. Every time I have to use one Columbine flower, all I can think about is the fact that it costs 1,000 gold apiece. Mafia, what can I say, man? You're a popular fella. Everybody likes you. Everybody wants to talk about you. It's a good time. Iconic. Yeah. I thought you said ironic at first. It's like, I don't think you know what that word means. Had to read over it a second time. Am I faster on foot than I am on my horse? It's tough to tell. It might be about the same. Fishy stick. Not fish sticks. I would imagine that might be copyrighted. Fishy stick. Not copyrighted. Alright. A whole bunch of crap, basically. These lower level writs don't really do a whole lot. I don't know what the point in doing it was. Yeah, it didn't really give me much.
What an honor.
I guess the materials are fine. There's nothing wrong with some materials. Equipment repair kits. Let's put all that away. This is all bound, unfortunately. To the next character. I think the next one's the sorcerer. Oh, is he geared out? I don't think the Necro's geared out, man. I think I just made a costume for it. But it doesn't actually have any armor. Which is kind of sad, because the Necro is so fun. He's naked too, bro. Uh-oh. Now, wait a minute. I got a heavy attack build right here. A werewolf build for some reason. This was not actually good at all. Alright, where are we at? What are we doing? Dungeon? Let's do it as like a tank, I guess. At least the queues are quick. I'll take a fungal grotto too, because why not? It should be super fast. I should drag them all together. I think everybody's using a heavy attack build right now. Like our whole team. Our healer's name is Fast Taker, and I thought his name was Fake Tanker. And I was like, hey, that's me. I'm the one fake tanking. How dare you take my name? Dude, if every daily dungeon went this easily, we could do like freaking 14 of them a day. Say it. Alright, somebody else force picked it. I'm pulling them all, bro. We're here for the XP today. That was only 2.6k XP. That's hella sad, dude. Look at us. There's 3 sorcerers on our team, and all 3 of us are heavy attack builds. And then I don't even know what the other player is. All 3 of us dropped Atros.
This is it. We found the shrine.
That's so funny. The sorcerer heavy attack build is quite popular. People like it. I can't blame them.
What?
All right, quick and easy. Let's just upgrade the mount quick while we're here. Alright, that's good enough for now. As far as like random dailies go. I would like to deck out every other character. We don't have time for it right now, unfortunately. Cats, no worries. It's all good. Alright, what are we doing here? Let's pull the bank, right? Okay, not that many transmute crystals. I'd hoped for more. I guess it is just 10 a dungeon. 10 for each daily dungeon. That puts us at 639 transmute crystals. It could be better. It could be worse. If we're gonna make gear for every character, we're gonna need an absolute crap ton of transmute crystals. And I think that Battlegrounds are a great way to do it. Mow my werewolf? I don't have an ultimate. Hold on a second. Let's try to do a random Battleground. The thing about the Battlegrounds is that it's such a roll of the dice, man. It's so inconsistent, and it's just not the most enjoyable thing. I wish Battlegrounds were more fun, man. Did I guess I already did that. Instance is full. Instance is full. Dang it. Oh wait, you know what? There's probably some guild members online. That works. I just wanted the way shrine for free. I didn't want to have to run. So it's hoping this queue would be quick, man, for the Battleground.
Oh, there you are. I have been expecting you.
Let's just knock out a Maelstrom, dude. Let's do it. I don't know how this works. Oh shoot. I'm gonna have to switch builds, aren't I?
abandon it now. Do you suppose this one has what it takes?
Did I make any changes to this build? I don't remember. Just that one ability? That might have been it. If I get pulled into a battleground with this build, it's fine.
Very well.
I don't know how this works. If I go in here and a battleground queue pops, if I accept it, I don't know how that works. It might pull me out of here. It might pull me right back in it. I don't know. But regardless, we're going to try to fly through this bad boy. AFAP. As fast as possible.
We will make it.
It's gonna leave a scar.
Gosh, it feels good being able to break free at will, too. I gotta get those settings converted over if I'm gonna spend more time on the other characters.
Another skeleton for the tree.
That ability actually does reasonable damage. Is this gonna work? How's this work? We're gonna find out. It might put me, like, back at the beginning of the Maelstrom and revert my progress. But if that's happens, then whatever, dude. Whatever. I don't know how this build's gonna fare in the Battlegrounds. I'm probably gonna die a lot. It is Chaos Ball, which isn't ideal to not be on the werewolf build, but whatever, dude. It's fine. Let's hype the team up. Let's let them know. We're gonna win, right? We're gonna win this one, baby. Which means I need to play objectives. I'm not tanky enough to hold a ball, so my primary objective is to protect the players with the ball. Or assassinate the ones on the enemy team with the ball. I like his shield, dude. That's cool.
Bring it home!
I can't use buttons?
Hold on to the ball. Take the ball back, quick! Get that ball!
I can't use buttons. I can't roll or break free. Or heal. Or use potions. That is like... I don't know if it's lag or what it is, but it sucked. What?
Hold on to the ball!
You can have that ball.
They got the ball! They dropped the ball! Dengar's close! Warriors, save us! They The bull! The bull is in hand. Stengar guides us.
Yeah, I'm holding the ball. Ernesto, what up, brother? You're running Vet Fang Lair today. Not the best group. That's a tough dungeon when the group doesn't know what's going on.
They've got the ball. The wounds blood the heart.
My stamina sustain is horrendous right now. It takes 6 hours to recover it. I mean, I'm doing my job over here.
Get the ball!
We've got the ball! Let's go!
Quickly, grab the ball! Grab that ball back, fast!
Get that ball or get off the field! Guard that ball with your life!
Oh, I forgot my ultimate disappears when I die, which is a horrible mechanic. Ernesto, I'm doing good, man. How you doing? How you doing? I'm disappointed about the server maintenance. The server maintenance is hurting my feelings, but it is what it is.
Get the ball!
They're so tanky, dude. I'm full damage. Full damage with like a reasonable amount of pen.
We have the ball. Get that ball or get off the field. Fetch that ball back.
Huh. Even through my dodge roll, I still get stunned. I guess a lot of stuns are unblockable, but it does feel like there's a lot of like server latency happening today. But it's always in the battlegrounds, man. Battlegrounds suck.
Get that ball or get off the field! Guard that ball with your life! We need that ball! Get that ball!
Buns, dude. Yeah, the werewolf is significantly better in PvP. You can't really have any sort of fun at all unless you're full tank and no damage at all. See, he's full tank and he can kill me. I'm full damage, but I can't kill him, even though he's a full tank. It just doesn't make any sense, man. It's like a really bad meta for Battlegrounds, man. I can't say it's good.
Get the ball back.
Quickly, grab the ball!
We have the ball.
I can't do anything. I'm just like perma-stunned. Okay, we got him. We killed that guy. We're doing good as far as points go. We just need to keep the ball on our side. All the balls on our side. You hear that, Mafia?
We must get them all! We must get them all! Let's go! The ball is dropped! John, save us! We've got the ball! Let's go!
Pick up that ball, or you'll preserve us.
We need that ball!
We're winning really well.
Let us get that ball back! We have almost won!
They've lost the ball.
Hold tight!
Alright, I'm about to die and lose the ball. I don't know if anybody's going to be able to pick it up before it respawns, though. I think we're about to win.
Get off the field!
They've got the ball.
It did reset, unfortunately. You run a Nightblade tank at PvP with like 20k pen on your Nightblade tank? I mean, dude, that's really all it takes. Like, full tank with a lot of pen, and you're gonna just run things. Okay, 10k damage from something that was 14 feet away, which I believe was a melee attack. Molten Whip, melee attack. I'm sitting here. I think we won. I'm messing around.
They picked up the ball.
I freaking played the objective, baby. And I did have 800,000 damage. I didn't expect to have that much. Wow, I did great. 15 and 1 with 1.7 mil. That name looks familiar. He did great. As far as like protecting the team and all that. We got a win out of the way, baby. We move forward. That should be 35 transmute crystals in the bank, which is almost equivalent to 4 daily dungeons on separate characters.
I have been expecting you.
Reward systems are balanced. There's 10. There's the 10. There's 25, 35. So if you win, dude, Battleground rewards are so valuable, but they're just like so volatile. I almost want to build a healer specifically for PvP. And I got an extra flame script. Yo. That's cool. Alright. We did not stay inside of the Maelstrom Arena, but that's fine. Let's go back. Let's knock a vet out real quick. It's going to take about 45 minutes to an hour to do this, so it'll put us about 3 a.m. when we're done with the Maelstrom. Which means we have like less than an hour to do other stuff. Unfortunately, I do not think that's enough time to get a proper what is it called? This thing. The Vadishran's Hollow. I don't know if that's quite enough time for me to do it. I know the speed run is 45 minutes for the requirement, but I just don't really have it down that tight. So I don't know if I can fit that in as well. I definitely don't think I can fit in a run through the Infinite Archive, because that takes much longer. I wish there were more achievements for the Maelstrom. I think there's only 3 in total. One's like complete it, one's completed on veteran, and then one's completed without dying on veteran. Like Vadishran's achievements go pretty hard. There's a lot of them in there.
So far, so good, but the worst is yet to come.
She can have it. We can try to do this without dying. I think whenever we set high scores, we get access to like a weekly crate.
Only one. Come forth, my other self.
Gosh, I'm fine.
What you've got.
It only hurt a lot. Oh, dude, Ernesto, I couldn't agree with you anymore. I like thoroughly agree with that statement. I hate the Poison Arena, dude. The Ice Arena is comparable, but I think the Poison Arena for sure comes out on top of that. Poison's crazy, dog. There's like 7 one-shot mechanics in it on veteran. It's really difficult to be a melee class on the Poison Arena. Ranged, I think it's probably a lot easier. Like if you had a heavy attack build, you'd just be flying through it. It would still be tough. As long as you had a ranged interrupt, I think you'd be fine. RNG mechs. You think so? It is RNG where the flowers sit.
I've been waiting for this.
It's tough. It's definitely one of the hardest rooms, and it is the hardest room in my opinion. It's not one of them, dude. I think that the ice arena is like a close second, but well, maybe not too close. Like Poison Arena, man, with 7 one-shot mechanics, you're really pushing your, you gotta be locked in. You gotta pay so much attention to every single detail. You gotta constantly be like looking all over the place. If you're not just like doing 360s every quarter second, you're gonna get hit by something. But with the ice arena, really all you gotta look out for is like some ranged heavy attack from the archers. And what else? The trolls. The trolls, and just don't stand on the platform during the final boss whenever you get hit by the, or whenever he's crushing the platform.
I'll wager that will leave a mark.
Okay. Dang it. I hate that they go immune. I just want to kill them. I just want to kill him like immediately. Like, let me run, let me fly, baby. Like, if I can do the DPS, let me do the DPS. Let's go. I'll freaking put him down. Do you know if to get the Stormproof achievement you can use sigils? What, for Maelstrom? I don't think sigils have anything to do with achievements in Maelstrom Arena. But I do believe that score affects, or using sigils affects your score. So if you're looking for like achievement points, or like a leaderboard achievements, excuse me, then your best bet's to not use any sigils. Now on Vatashran's Hollow, it's different. There's a lot of achievements. There's speedrun achievements, there's no death achievements, there's trifecta achievements, there's no sigil achievements. There's a lot in Vatashran's, which I appreciate. I wish there was that variety in achievements and challenges for the Maelstrom. But like I said before, I think the Maelstrom is just completion on normal, completion on veteran, and then completion without dying. Have I played normal Elder Scrolls? Not the entire series. We're actually going to go through it at some point in the near future. A little while ago, I picked up all the Elder Scrolls games, like the original ones, like except for Arena, which was like the very first Elder Scrolls. It's not available on Steam, or else I would have bought it. But I picked up the second, the third, and the fourth. The original version of the fourth too, not the remastered version. That one's Oblivion, which had just recently gotten remastered.
You wanted a fight? Now you'll get one.
I will slay you
so unnecessary. You were hoping I'd stream Oblivion Remastered? Man, I wanted to play the first one, like the original one first. You platinumed Oblivion for the 360? Did you do the original or the remastered one? Cause like, as badly as I want to play the remastered one, I feel like it would be only right to experience like the very first one beforehand. Cause I've never played them, man. Like when I was younger, I played Skyrim and I loved it so much. And then I found this game and I loved it so much. And I never had the opportunity to play the rest of them that came beforehand. And now that I do have the opportunity, I feel like it would almost be wrong to play the remastered one first. Because I've got such an appreciation for the series, you know what I mean? Even if I've only played, you know, a couple of the games. I love the Elder Scrolls series a lot, man. You're thinking of streaming it too? I think it'd be really cool, man. You should do it. I wish Froggy would go through the Elder Scrolls series, man. He would love it. Maybe he wouldn't. I don't know. I think that, like, on the highest difficulties, he'd have a lot of fun. Because, you know, he's a Souls-like player. So if he treats, like, every engagement like a little miniature boss fight, he might get the same level of love out of it that he gets for Souls-likes.
I need him.
There's more where that came from.
I'll be honest though, if you want to play even Skyrim, man, if you want to play Skyrim on the highest difficulty, dude, you're in for a serious wake-up call. It's hard as crap. Like, expert to master mode is a massive, massive difference in difficulty. Like, on master mode, dude, well, alright, hear me out. On expert mode, most things are tolerable. If you're experienced, you know, it's expert mode for a reason. If you're reasonably familiar with the game, you know what you're doing, you understand enemies and how they work and the mechanics of the game in general, you can do expert mode. But if you want to switch to master mode, dude, you have no idea what you're getting yourself into. It's so insanely difficult. Like, every single thing that's in the entire game will one-shot you. Like, a little girl that's an orphan on the street will just, like, talk to you, and if you say the wrong dialogue, you just fall over dead because the black hand rolls up to you. Like, not literally, but, like, that's basically the energy that you get from master mode. It's insanely difficult. Played Skyrim. Would always get glitched into walls and different objects. Yeah, I liked doing that. When I had first played through Skyrim, like, I found glitches where you could, like, you could pick up plates. And, you could use the plate to, like, glitch yourself through walls. Because you could hold it out in front of you, and if you crammed your face into the plate, it would, like, at the right angle and the right amount of timing, with a, you know, enough like finagling, you could force yourself through walls and stuff, and you could get out of the map, and you could squeeze underneath of the map a little bit and get access to like NPCs' crates, because the way an NPC sells items to you and buys items from you is by using a chest that's like under the map they have access to, and if you find that chest, you can access it too. That was always fun, man, because the inventory that they had would refresh like every 2 days or something. And there was like a waiting period system in the game. So if you found the crate, you could pull all the loot out of it for free. And then you could wait 2 days and pull all the loot back out again. And if you wanted to, you could sell it back to them. You know, they only had so much gold in their inventory. But you could sell the loot to them, pull the loot back out and sell it back to them until they ran out of gold. Wait 2 days until they refresh gold. Pull all the loot back out and sell it to them again. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I didn't even see him. That would have been really bad. That would have been a death sentence for the last round. What do I think of the Witcher series? It's so funny that you just said something about the Witcher series. So, I've never played Witcher 1 or 2, but about, I don't know, I'd say like less than a year ago, maybe a year ago, I played through the first, or third, harbor, excuse me, choking city over here. I played through the third Witcher, and I freaking loved every second of it, dude. It's easily one of my favorite games I've ever played. It's so freaking awesome. And I so badly wish I would have played the older games too first, because they're just that good. And I picked up the second and the first one on Steam literally last night. I found them on sale. I think the first one was $2.99 and the second one was like $3.99. And I was like, even if I never play them, like, I'm buying these games, bro. Like, why would you not? So you can maybe expect like the Witcher series in the future one of these days. That's probably not going to be a near future situation, but it's an option. Yeah, dude, that ice arena, it's a step forward for difficulty, but it's nothing compared to the poison arena. Let's repair some armor. Yeah, that was about to break. What about the original series of Assassin's Creed? I've played them too. Every game that I've played on the channel is archived through playlists. There was a handful of games where I had streamed for more than 12 hours and didn't realize. This was like a little while back. The Witcher 3, unfortunately, was the last series that I realized, or that I didn't realize that was the case. But I streamed for more than 12 hours, and unfortunately YouTube doesn't archive that footage, so it's gone forever. Anything over 12 hours is gone forever. There's just a few bits and bobs here and there throughout the Witcher series and some other games that I played that are just never gonna come back, but I have played through the Assassin's Creed series, the entire thing. Yeah, I'm stressed out just thinking about it. I love the originals though. Like the first 6 Assassin's Creeds are easily some of my favorite games I've ever played.
Release the defenders! Enjoy this!
Your favorite Assassin's Creed 3? Yeah, Assassin's Creed 3 had a lot of like controversy around it. People like loved it and hated it. I loved it. I had a good time with it. Granted, I had played like I'd say the first 6 Assassin's Creeds all when they had originally came out. So I had prior experience with those, but everything that came after that, I did not have prior experience with, and I didn't really appreciate them nearly as much as I had hoped I would.
Behold, vile monstrosities, imported for your entertainment.
So, Katz, you've played the very first Assassin's Creed.
Now you will feel pain.
It's very different than the rest of them, but I really appreciate it. I think Assassin's Creed 2, I think, was the first one I ever played. And after playing that, I had played like Brotherhood and then Revelations, and I ended up like appreciating them so much that I went back to the first one. The first one's amazing, by the way. It's got wonderful story and a fantastic foundation to start the series off. Like playing the first Assassin's Creed is so unique because like you can see where they built their series. It's like, oh, this is where it all started, and it's just so different, man. It's really cool. Yeah, that was good.
Nothing's better than a good blood.
Cuddy, what up, dude? Starting over is crazy? You think so? Nah. Just another day, dude. Oh. feel like if I just focus DPS on the boss, I'd be fine.
Challenger wins. That was one for the record books.
Alright, no deaths. No power-ups used. We're going for a new record, baby. Actually, I don't know if I can beat my previous record. I don't know if you can get a higher score by doing it faster. But I have gone flawless on this. So, we're not really doing anything special here. Just going for some sticker book pieces. Using this ability to my Q ability is reducing protections. It's nice. It does good single target damage. But it does really hurt my magic sustain, especially considering I have oop. We're fine. I think I made it out of that. Yeah, we made it out of that. I'm gonna try not to die. I lost my train of thought though. I forget what I was trying to say. It'll be alright. It wasn't important. Gonna try to get to sleep? No worries, cats. I appreciate you hanging out. I wish you the best for rest. I do think this build would be better as a magic-based build. Okay, I think this is the final round. Or not. Watch out for those freaking flowers, dude.
But now things get serious.
Are you friggin' serious? Oh, gosh, dude. I hate that. I hate that so much. That is one of those RNG scenarios, man. You're not even joking when you call it RNG. There's no reason why that should have happened. Dude, that flower spawned behind me as soon as I turned my back. I'm not even joking right now. As soon as I turned around, this flower came up out of the ground behind me. And he staggered me, pushed me back out of my dodge roll, by the way, because you can't dodge roll that attack. He pushed me back into the flower's AoE, and I died to them both. It's just so friggin' stupid, dude. What a horrible freaking room in this dungeon. I so badly wanted to do it flawless again, but like, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we go flawless. It's not a big deal. We've already got all the achievements and the titles and all that. But like, freaking, why, man? Why would it do that? Way to hurt my feelings and just crush my freaking morale, man. You were rooting for me? I appreciate it. It's fine, dude. It's not like it's the end of the world, but it is really annoying. See, if only it was that simple every time. I don't know why it went so smoothly that time, but I was just getting freaking bodied by the mechanics in the first time. It's like the game knows. They're like, yeah, let's not let this guy get his new high score. Like, he could have had a new high score, because he was doing so perfectly well. Like, there was not a single mistake through the whole dungeon. Let's just freaking throw him under the bus real quick. Let's make him feel bad before the freaking server shut down so we can't do it again. Because I'd have done it. I'd have run back for another try today, dude. I just wanted a new high score, man. I really hope the servers only take like 3, maybe 4 hours. If they go longer than they're supposed to go, I'll be kind of disappointed. I'm having so much fun with the game the last few days. And there is stuff that I'd like to do before, like, after Memorial Day weekend comes. It would be fun to get a bunch of gear sets put together for other characters. Especially the characters that are now leveled to 50 but don't have anything set up on them, they're just naked. Alright, chill out, buddy. You know what I could do? Is just set up like a quick Oaken Soul build on like each character. I could set up like an Oaken Soul and like some craftable sets, just to make it super easy and save on the transmute crystals. It might add up a little bit for materials. But at least we'd be able to like knock out dailies pretty consistently, because I think that whenever subclassing comes here, I'm going to be changing my build a lot more than normal. I'm going to be making just a bunch of different builds all the time. And that's going to take an insane amount of transmute crystals. Being able to do like daily dungeons on every character, and you know, reasonably efficiently, they would make a pretty big difference, I think. Dichotius, what's going on, dude? How do you plan on subclassing your Templar? I want to try all sorts of things, but I think the first one I'm interested in is taking like the Grave Lord tree from the Necro, and then the Animal Companion tree from the Warden. I think that's what I want to start out with, just for funsies. But honestly, I haven't put too much more thought into it other than that, because there's just so much potential. There's so many different things you can do, man. It's outrageous. Dichotius, things are going pretty good, man. How you doing? I hope things are good. You're making a cheesecake for your dad's birthday? That's awesome, man. I'm sure he's gonna love that. He'll be very grateful. That's very kind of you. That one death, man. It's kind of soul crushing. It was yesterday, but it won't be back till tomorrow. Fair enough, man. Yeah, dude, I'm sure he's really gonna appreciate that. It was very nice of you to think that deeply about it. I hope you treat your cat the same way. I hope you make like catnip cakes for your cat, dude. Hey man, there's nothing wrong with a plain cheesecake. Cheesecake is cheesecake. Who doesn't enjoy cheesecake? That's what I'm saying, dude. Cheesecake's amazing. Yeah, I was definitely blocking. Can't do anything. Okay. I shouldn't have used that ultimate. That was such a massive mistake on the ultimate. I needed that for this next, like, big dragon boss. I don't know why I did that. In my mind, I was like, I'm gonna use the spectral explosion. But in my fingers, it just was like, not the spectral explosion. Cheesecake's the best cake? Is cheesecake technically even cake? Alright, bear with me, guys. I gotta lock it in here for a minute.
I've been waiting for this.
Wow, that was like the shortest spectral explosion ever. Why do cold ingredients have to be room temperature? I don't know. Because when you cook things, it's more consistent to be room temperature. That's what I need my ultimate for. Okay, I think this is the boss fight.
The bigger they come, but you know the rest.
After I kill you, I shall animate your corpse. Now I shall reveal my true power.
Blow.
This makes me even angrier. You only delay the inevitable. Enough play. Time to end this game.
Bam.
That's how it's done.
From what you understand, no, but it's still better than cake. So it's not cake, but it's better than cake. I agree. Dude, don't get me wrong. If it's like, we got some, wow, we got a decent amount of items there. If it's like a really well cooked, moist, like chocolate peanut butter cake, like peanut butter icing, but with like chocolate cake itself, that's pretty banging. But I think I'd still rather have like a really good cheesecake over that.
I'd hate to turn you inside out.
Quesadillas and chorizo with chorizo, man, that sounds really good too. You're killing me, that crazy. You're making me hungry, man. 45 minutes and 39 seconds is how long that took.
Approach me, my Baron. Let me get a good look at you.
Wouldn't room temperature be less consistent? I don't know. I have no idea. I do know that
you look splendid.
The way things cook though is affected by the original temperature of it. Like, have you ever like
your assistance has been most satisfactory.
Have you ever like put a frozen pizza in the oven and like the next one you do, you leave it out and it thaws first and then put like a room temperature pizza in the oven? Personally, dude, I feel like the room temperature one cooks better. But then if you've ever done like French fries, if you've ever like fried French fries, it's better if they're frozen before you put them in the fryer, because of the way they crisp up and cook. I don't know. It's just, I don't know.
That's a relief.
All right, Maelstrom's done. We have less than an hour until the servers go down. What are we doing about it? So that's charged. Reinforced. Well, what are we doing about it? Less than an hour? I don't know if I can do Vatishrans in less than an hour without, like, if I start dying, I'm not going to be able to complete it. And I don't want to waste that time, so... Don't. I guess we could just do some, like, Craglorn questing. We could swap back to the werewolf and squeeze in some battlegrounds for some transmute crystals here and there. Or we could make a build. When in doubt, fish. What? You telling me to go fishing right now? Tales of Tribute time? I've already done the dailies for the Tales of Tribute. We did them yesterday. But yesterday is technically still today in terms of like daily reset time. I mean, we could Tales of Tribute and fish. We could like fish, Tales of Tribute. Fish, Tales of Tribute. If we're gonna fish, we need some topics to talk about. That's you guys. I'm saying, like, y'all need to like come up with some ideas for topics to just like talk about, because we're not just gonna fish in silence, because that's not gonna work. Just sitting dead silence, just fishing, face on the screen, no commentary or nothing. You played Magic the Gathering at your local store tonight? How is Magic the Gathering? I've always heard that, like, if you're into it, like, you're into it. And if you're not into it, then you're not really into it. But, like, I've heard good things about it, and that's about it. Like, the only thing I ever really hear about it is coming directly from the people that are really into it. And if you're really into it, then you obviously enjoy it. You know what we need to do real quick is actually go over to Grotwood. Kai, what up, dude? Oh, was that a bot? It did get... Wait. I do believe Kai might be a bot. It got banned from the YouTube chat directly. On its own. In silence with you making eye contact with the camera the whole time. Totally blank face. No smiles. No nothing. Sounds hilarious for 2 minutes. 2 minutes is a long time to do that. That's too much. I don't think I could handle it. I do think it would be handy to have a bunch of transmute crystals that come from Battlegrounds. You got years of experience but haven't played in like 2 months. You don't want to take it too seriously anymore. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. I like when you say it like that, I completely understand. And I agree. I mean, I've never played Magic the Gathering, but you get what I'm saying. I don't understand what that's for. No, I don't know if I could handle 2 minutes of just like staring straight into the camera while fishing with no words, no face, no expressions, no nothing. That'd be so difficult, dude. Well, alright, so Pope, it would scare some people away, but other people it would bring in. We'd have a lot of people just being like, I like this guy. I like the way he just stares at me in some like uncomfortably sexual way. When in reality it's not sexual, they're just broken individuals. They assume it's like sexual, so you know what I'm saying? Like we'd start getting a couple more mafios in here is what I'm getting at. Like there's a reason why some of my strangest community members have been here the longest. Mafia, I'm talking to you. I'm talking specifically about you, friend. We could read lore books. Honestly, dude, alright. Shalador's library is really cool.
If so, how would one get up there
And
to
I
meet
would
with him?
like to read Shalador's library. But I don't have all the books collected. And I feel like it would be best suited if I read them from start to finish. I don't know if they have a specific order. I don't know if they're meant to be read in order, but I feel like it would be better that way regardless. You know what I mean? That would actually be cool. Well, it's gonna maybe, I don't know if it would take more than 45 minutes to do something like that or not. But that is something I'd like to do one day is specifically go through Shalador's library. There's like, what is there, like freaking 9,000 lore books in the game? We're not gonna read them all. But I think Shalador's is pretty unique. Shalador. A couple more Mafios doesn't sound too bad. Says Mafia. Alright. Alright. If I'm gonna make some armor, some basic armor for some characters, the Necro's next, right? On the list. The Necro's next on the list, so... Have you collected Mora's Whispers mythic? Gives critical percent equal to lore books in Shalador's library. I don't think I've finished the item, but I think I have at least 3 or 4 of the pieces that go to it. I'm thinking that Where's it at? I'm thinking Order's Wrath is such a good set, just in general, well-rounded, that it would not be bad to put on, like, a Necro. Putting Saffron on the cake. I don't think I've ever had Saffron. I've heard it can be quite strong. When you kill an enemy, you gain a damage shield. The Necro doesn't have like a pull or a yoink ability. You know what we could do? What was it called? What was that set called? We might go hit up the guild stores and see if there's anything we can buy. I always forget what the freaking heck it's called. We were just talking about it yesterday, I think. Right here, Dark Convergence. I'd say this is basically a magic-oriented kit. And I don't see a problem with that. Casting an ability that leaves an effect on the ground, pulls enemies to the middle. It's a 10-meter area. Yeah, I've heard it's expensive too. Honey's a good choice, dude. You can't go wrong with honey. We could try to buy some Dark Convergence pieces. Let's hit up the TTC real quick. TTC. Dark Convergence. I think I spelled that wrong. I did. E-N-C-E. E-N-C-E. Not the bow. Dark Convergence. I'm about to go just buy as many cheap pieces as possible. It's expensive, but it's okay. Some blackberry honey? That sounds tasty. What do you... Is it like flavored like blackberry honey? Or is it... How does that work? Or is it made from the bees harvesting flowers of blackberries?
Fate needs you, Proxy.
Because that's a thing, right? Like, the honey that's made from the bees is, I don't want to say flavored, but like, consists of the stuff that they harvest. Dark Convergence. No items found. Well, this is going to be a disappointing journey.
Selling, buying, trading, right here.
Step up, have a look.
Okay, I'm taking this hat.
It's true. No rest for the weary.
It's Bane from Blackberry Nectar? Actually, that's cool. Fun fact, there's blue and green colored bees. Nah. I've seen bees, like, make multicolored honey based on what they, like, eat. Alright. Keep in mind what pieces we're collecting. We got a hat. You can buy it from the PvP vendor too. I don't want to do that yet because I don't hardly have any alliance points. And I tried doing that with a set. I was trying to collect the Mars bomb set at one point, and I ended up spending 800,000 alliance points to not get the pieces that I wanted. So I don't want to do that again. At the very least, I'd like to buy as many pieces as I can first. That's a shield, and then maybe afterwards I'll go into there, try to spend some alliance points. That's a hat. We already have that. You want to make a tool and go find a long-lost civilization that no one's found and bury that tool to completely throw off archaeologists? Mafia, knowing you, it's just going to be like a dildo. It'll be like an electric vibrator. I could see you doing that. I like your ideas, though. What do you mean, bruh? That's exactly what you would do. What do you mean? You can't just say tool. I know you. I know you too well. But a vibrator is too easy. Like, it would have to be like something a little bit more complex.
One be of service.
You know? Those were a thing in the Egyptian era? Are you sure? 500k for a staff is criminal, by the way. That one vendor, that dude's never gonna sell that thing. And 20k for daggers, also criminal. I just want some like crappy, cheap price sticker book items. Couldn't care less about the quality of them or the enchantment. Not electric ones, but yes. Well, I imagine there's been toys for things like that for a very long time. But no, not electric. 18k for a mace? I was hoping to find armor pieces, man. I just want to like sticker book up the armor pieces and then like maybe roll some alliance points for the weapons and jewelry. It's also expensive. I mean, I know it's a desirable set, but good hot dang, dude. Another shield for 5k. What the stupid crap? I just did a circle. What the heck? I don't even know how I did that with the map. Mafia, that's actually a great idea. Fill a container with bees and then shake it so it vibrates. You're an animal. $50k for a blue hat. What's wrong with these people? Nobody's gonna buy this stuff. Another shield. I guess I could take the chest plate for 10k. That does seem expensive, though. Unfortunately, all the priced things in the TTC are like many, many, many hours old. And I feel like that's a lot for a chest plate. I feel like none of that's gonna be available. 500k for a ring is insane, dude. Insane. What's that for 15? A great sword. I feel like when I'm looking for specific things like this, the TTC is not going to work. Unless I had the add-on. Obviously the add-on would be different. Which I should really just get over myself and consider getting it. I'll tell you what, since the servers are going down, I might look into it. Specifically the TTC add-on and maybe something for writs. Other than that, I don't think I want to bother with any add-ons at all. I don't want to touch anything. But the TTC would be super duper convenient. I would be in love with something like that at least. Okay. It's just crazy expensive. And it's all weapons and jewelry too, which is crazy. There's very little armor in the sticker books, which I don't understand. You'd think there'd be more armor floating around. Because if I get the armor by buying it for reasonable prices, I can just hit up those crates and I'd have a better chance of getting weapons and jewelry. Once I get the set one time, don't have to worry about it anymore. Once it's in the sticker book, it's in the sticker book. That's all I need to think about.
I don't believe this. I'm not leaving until you let us in.
Oh my gosh, $500,000 for that dagger, dude.
Have you seen how
Man, no wonder everything's so expensive. Nobody's selling it.
Finest merchandise around.
Did I go to the rift? Yeah. I guess we're going everywhere here. Yep. Not a bad price. Wait, what? That's it? It's just one guild trader? What an embarrassment. It's a good thing I came here though. 5k for that axe is not bad. Dude, my nose is so itchy all of a sudden. There's what I'm looking for. Honestly, those singular guild traders, they're underrated. If you get a purple for the sticker book, will it be purple for good? No. So it does not matter what color it is.
How can I?
When you find it, when you get whatever item it is, you can reconstruct it at any value, any color. But it costs that material to reconstruct it at that value, if that makes sense. So there's an exception though for items like monster set pieces.
Hello there.
Monster set pieces do not exist in blue or green or white value. Monster set pieces only exist in purple value or gold, because you can upgrade them obviously. So with that being said, you cannot reconstruct monster set pieces anything lower than purple value. Quality, not value. You get what I'm saying? But like overland set pieces, dungeon set pieces, even I think trials pieces, they can all be reconstructed at whichever value you would like them to be. And like I said, if you say you find like a white item or a green item of whatever set you're looking for, and you put it in your book, you can just like deconstruct it, put it in your book. You can reconstruct it at purple if you wanted to, or something, or blue, or whatever.
Greetings.
But
Let's do some business.
If you get it at purple, you don't have to pay the price to upgrade it. Wait, what? If you get it at purple, you don't have to pay the price to upgrade it?
You hear the vice cannons rooted
What do you mean, to upgrade it to purple?
May I help you?
Well, I'm not sure what you mean by that exactly.
Can I help?
Not sure if this is still true, but you could reconstruct gold jewelry if it's perfected. Not sure if it's still true. Perfected? What do you mean reconstruct gold jewelry if it's perfected? I'm not sure I'm following you guys. Like, you can reconstruct anything. At any value. Like, you can reconstruct items at gold value if you want to, but it costs the materials to do it. No, Rad, it's all good, man. I just don't want to give you, like, you know, false information or anything. It would not cost the gold material, but you get the jewelry in gold quality.
Fancy a life of treasure hunting?
So,
Cyrodiilic Collections needs
alright, I don't know if I've ever tried to do something like that. So you're saying, like, say you, oh man, 20k. Say you you do a trial on veteran, and you get gold jewelry at the end of the trial, and you put it in the book like that. You're saying it doesn't cost materials to reconstruct it again for that same gold value? I would imagine that's not the case, because if you deconstructed it, wouldn't you have an opportunity to get gold materials in return? Essentially for free? Or at least at the cost of, like, just transmute crystals? That sounds cheatsy doodle, and I don't know if they'd allow something like that. That is correct. I would say that's probably not still the case. If it was like that before. But I don't remember ever experiencing that. Maybe when, like, the sticker book first came out, but unfortunately I haven't done a whole lot of trials. And I haven't done any veteran trials yet, so I don't have an example to check that.
This book?
Yeah, oh, some jewelry only drops in gold. Yeah, fair enough. I believe you are correct about that. Like, for example, I think the Hellraw Citadel, I think you can't get the jewelry unless you do veteran, and the veteran drops gold jewelry specifically. But I don't know if it would cost mats or not. And if it does cost, if it doesn't cost mats, then there's no way that you even have a chance of collecting gold mats in return. There's no way, dude. They wouldn't let you just free farm like that. It'd be too easy. We need a compilation of Exo saying, wait, what? There's a lot of potential for compilations out there. Could you imagine how many times something bad has happened in the game and I've been like, ah, tits. Like, something like that. Just like 500 clips of just like, ah, tits. Over and over again.
Greedy.
Or if you really want to get me in trouble, clip all the times I've said the word retarded.
Greetings, Carol.
Or gay.
This one.
Could have been an old video too. Wait, so
This
there's
look like
Jake
a score to
clips.
you?
Yeah, same here.
He was saying
Come to find
if
out,
you
I'm
get a
supposed to
ring at purple, just cost transmute crystals, just having to pay the upgrade price. I honestly, I'm not positive. I wish I knew, because that is that's something I'd like to know.
It was him, I swear it.
It wasn't me.
Sai-Sahan in the flesh.
Sai-Sahan.
Last time anyone saw him was in the Imperial City.
Let's say you really did see him, and you aren't just drunk off your arse. Why would he come all the way out here?
Wait, what? I kept telling Mafia that he needs to be like the clip guy. He needs to like clip everything and develop like compilations. Him and Simon. The embarrassing things they would have. Ooh, I think I'm taking that greatsword. There's another shield. Did I have a one-handed mace? I can't remember what that one item was that I picked up. It was a one-handed axe.
Ah! No, forgive me.
I might take the mace. From what I've seen, 10k is not bad at all. Most people are charging like 150, which is just outrageous. It's not my favorite deal in the world, but I'll take it. It's a singular guild trader. There's got to be a big town. Greg, what up, dude? When making... Sorry. But, that was just... It's funny how it's worded. When making gold jewelry that only comes in gold, it only costs transmute, but deconning only gives back transmutes. I didn't know it gave back transmutes. Alright, thank you for confirming that, because that is a good question. Interesting. That it gives back transmutes. Is it all the transmutes? It's probably just a portion of the transmutes. It's probably like 10% of them or whatever. Ooh. Oh, ooh. Alright. 15k is pushing it, but that is like incredibly cheap compared to anything I've seen. Even 20k for a resto staff. That's all pushing it. Depends. Sticker book always gives back 25. Oh shoot, 25 is not bad. Cause like, I think a full sticker book, if you have every single piece, it lowers the cost of reconstruction down to 25. It's kind of a big deal, actually. If you could get the full price of it back, like you can deconstruct and reconstruct. Yeah, gold Jew. That's what I was laughing at. Maxed out sticker books makes the cost 25. Yeah, for that specific set though. Like, you don't have to have every set piece in the entire game. It's just that one specific set that lowers the price. So like the more pieces of that set you have, the cheaper the item becomes to reconstruct. And the lowest any set will ever go is to 25. And interestingly,
Something I
like,
can do.
mythic items, because there's only one singular set piece in those sets, they're all automatically priced at 25, which is kind of nice. If you want, like, you know, a handful of the Oaken Soul rings, it's reasonably cheap. Just googled if reconstructed perfected jewelry needs gold materials. Okay, so reconstructed gold jewelry, even if it's perfected items from like trials, it does require gold materials. And the result was that if the lowest quality the jewelry drops is gold, for example, VSS perfected false gods rings, then it is gold. Okay. Good information, guys. Thank you. That's not that expensive for a necklace. Ooh. I'll take the bow. I'm spending a little bit of cash here, but I think hopefully it'll be worth it. Did I go to Reaper's March? I did. But you probably won't drop gold materials? Yeah, I would imagine that's the case. I doubt they would want that, like... Even if it, like... nah, I can't imagine they would do that. Because people would just be, like, reconstructing and breaking it down, and reconstructing and breaking it down, and it would just be, like, an infinite amount of that. And there would just be a flooded market of gold materials.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not spending 20k, dude. Forget that. I don't know why you can't see the names of the guild stores in Westweld, dude. If they're gonna release in the audio breaks too. Certain worlds, man, when I fast travel into it, my character's audio just like disappears. They gotta fix it, man. They gotta, like, if they're gonna drop subclassing and do all this stuff, they gotta lock it in. Or something. They gotta, like, figure out a way to fix these little bugs and glitches, because it's... Although it doesn't break the game entirely, I can't imagine, like, adding subclassing and all these other massive updates is gonna make other things like that any easier to, like, fix in the long run. No worries, Moff. You're all good, dude. Moff, just so you know, we will be wrapping up here shortly because the servers are going down. But we'll be coming back later, too. 22k for a sword? That's kind of pushing it. This is kind of expensive, I'm not gonna lie. It's almost cheap enough to take that. Nernhone is the only really real way to make money without with transmutes?
Please. I was once like you.
What? Wait. You can't sell reconstructed items, though.
Speak of your
Not that I'm aware of. They're all bound on pickup, I believe. I think the only way to make money from Nernhoned is by crafting it. Can you go on a killing spree? Not right now. I'm not gonna murder everybody right now. One guild trader, that's not right. Like, so, to sell an item that has the Nernhone trait, I believe you specifically have to craft it. Like, any reconstructed item is automatically bound. I think.
How can I...
I'm pretty sure that's how that works. 13.5 is not too bad for a mall. Are those 20k for boots? That's pushing it, man.
You have business here?
With a charged transmute it to Nirnhold. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, so... Oh, that's actually really interesting. I didn't know you could even do that. That makes a lot of sense. So if you make a basic bow with, like, say, the charged trait, a trait material that's, like, a dime a dozen, and then you transmute it to the Nirnhold and deconstruct it and get the potent Nirncrux from it, that's really interesting, dude. That's a great idea, too.
Sugar me.
I'm about to take that mall. I can't believe I haven't gotten any armor. I don't know why the armor is so stinking expensive. And it's like nobody's selling it. I'm not paying 20k for a pair of boots. You'd have to have, like, transmutes to spare, though. Transmutes are, like, hard to get your hands on. They're freaking a pain in the butt to farm. Two-handed mace? What the? Mafia, welcome back. That was so much faster than I thought it would be. PvP events give thousands? I don't know about thousands. Oh my gosh, that's hella intrusive. I feel like it's only, wow, 800,000 for a belt. Those people are out of their freaking minds. It's thousands if you're willing to put the time in. But people that aren't interested in PvP, like, there's really no other way to make transmutes. Like, doing your dailies is... you don't get transmutes for doing dailies. I mean, you do, but you don't. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta do Battlegrounds. There's really no other way to do it.
Over here,
it's unfortunate.
use your help.
I feel like Tribute should offer more transmutes. I think you get like 3 to 5. It's such a miserable amount of transmutes. So if you want to experiment with builds in the game, and you want to do it like consistently and effectively, you have to play PvP. Battleground PvP specifically, and I just don't think that's good. I think they need to increase the amount of transmutes that drop from daily dungeon, like daily random dungeons, and then just like running dungeons in general, and from Tribute as well. Nightblades make excellent thieves, and Blade of Woe user with Khajiit on top. You'll be picking everybody's pockets and killing like no tomorrow. I mean, sure, if that's what you want to do. What's that do for you though? Does that... what do you get out of that? Amazing World of Gumball? I don't know what that is. I think it's... is it a cartoon? Is that the cartoon with the fat pink cat? The morbidly obese cat, specifically. It's almost as bad as Chowder, dude. It is? Why would they bring something like that back? Who watches that kind of stuff, man? Aside from, like, you know, 12-year-olds. Tons of gold? Really, though? What do you mean, tons of gold? How much is tons of gold? We got, like, less than 10 minutes. Well, about 10 minutes. Where am I going? I was trying to squeeze this in before the server shut down.
Taking that aroma, folks. That's the Chef Razi's.
I feel like there's way better ways to earn gold in the game than picking pockets of NPCs. Like, one of the best ways that I've seen to make gold is by carrying people through the Black Rose Prison, or carrying people through, like, veteran trials and stuff like that. You make a pretty immense amount of gold very quickly. Like, I think a single run through Black Rose Prison to get a player from levels 1 to 50 is, like, a minimum of 500,000 gold. And yeah, it might take, like, depending on the circumstance, it might take like an hour and a half at the most. But like if it's double XP weekend and they're using scrolls and training armor, you get it done in like a half hour. Selling 150 items at 100 gold each is 15,000 gold. Yeah, but how long does that take though? So like if you spend 3 hours picking pockets, that's 15,000 gold. But if you do like, if you carry somebody through the Black Rose Prison and you spend 3 hours doing that, you can make 3 million gold. Depending on the situation. Only takes a few minutes to get 150 items. I think you're fudging. Talking about the event that is coming this week, there's a guild event. I thought that the stealing event happened like a little while ago. Like it already passed. And I'll be honest, I didn't think that event was very good. Like I wanted to participate in it, but there was just so much other stuff that was much better or more valuable and worth your time than doing the thieving. Like, thieving was cool if you're into it. That's what you like to do. Then it was good. But, there's so much other stuff, man. I didn't want to, like, go out of my way to do that in place of the other stuff that I was already trying to get done. Alright. Can't keep up. Oh, it's all good. Yeah, there was a thief event. A thief event? I don't know what it was called, actually. But it like, gave you, more items that you were allowed to sell to the fence each day. And it, like, increased the value of the items. And NPCs were, like, carrying more items in their pocket each day. So it was pretty beneficial then. But I think on a regular day, I don't know if that's, like, the move. Oh my gosh. It's an Inferno staff. That's good. Max out your sales in 20 minutes, but to do that you need the passives. And you don't even get a bounty for doing it. I mean, I trust that it's good. But it's not really my favorite way to go out and do things. Now and then I don't mind like stealing a whole bunch of stuff, but I'm not gonna like go out of my way to do it every day. Come on. Give me something good. I think I might have a sword in the mail. Honestly, I could like specifically not use the dagger. If I specifically don't deconstruct the dagger, I could try to like get a whole bunch out of crates. I'll take a sword though.
Your
Be off, Reeker. Ard Kaddock refuses to see you. Now go, before I gut you.
The art
Like a
needs to hear
fish.
what I have to say, my friend. It is imperative that we speak.
Where's the Wayshrine? I guess I'm skipping that one for now. That's like a little bit too far away for the amount of time that we have. Just a bit. If you loot and kill the DLC areas, you can drop furniture and plans and stuff. What, from robbing people? I mean, that's pretty convenient, actually. The DLC can have, like, some super valuable motifs and crafting pieces. But it's, like, super uncommon to get them. 15k for a lightning staff?
I've got what.
Got what you need, she said. I might take that staff. It's kind of expensive. It is a bit expensive. Frig off! It's so intrusive, man. Did I check Alec here? I think so. I know I didn't check Pankarai. I feel so pressured, man. Screw this maintenance, man. I doubt they're even gonna do anything. They'll be like, oh, we're working so hard on the game. They changed nothing. Nothing. No updates, no bug fixes, no nothing. You're addicted to killing NPCs? The Blade of Whale is cool, man. I wish it had more practical, like, applications than just, like, stabbing an NPC, but it is cool. When's it going down? In, like, 2 minutes. $20k is too rich for me. Alright, let's look at this book real quick. We have a dagger in the inventory. Check Rivenspire? I don't... Do I have time? I might have time. We have a couple of minutes yet. Did I check Rivenspire? I thought I did. I could have missed it, though. I think you're right. I think I did miss it. Done with the cheesecake? Nice. Nice, dude. We got 3 minutes.
You have business.
Too expensive. Too expensive.
What?
Too expensive. I already have it. I think we might be out of time here. Unfortunately. But if we look at the sticker book, we can see that we got like half the set pieces collected. So we're missing the jewelry, a couple of weapons, and half the armor, which... how much of the alliance points are we sitting on? Just 250,000. It's not going to go far at all. That sucks, actually. Alliance points need to be more fruitful, too. Man, if you really want to get people doing, like, Battlegrounds, give them more alliance points for doing it. Your PvP guild always posts up in Rivenspire? Nice, dude. Rivenspire is not a bad place to check. I don't remember if I checked Stormhaven or not, but since the servers are crapping out on us, we are going to wrap this sucker up. I would love to keep going, but unfortunately it's just not in the cards for us right now. So with that being said, we are going to pick this up later. The servers are supposed to come back up in precisely 4 hours. So down from 4 a.m. EST, which is right now, to 8 a.m. EST. So cross your fingers that they come back up on time, or even beforehand, and we'll start streaming again. And I hope to catch you guys there. So thank you guys very much for hanging out. I really appreciate y'all. Like I said, I would have loved to have continued. I'd like to get some more veteran runs for like Vadishrans in, and even Maelstrom and things like that. Yeah, Mr. Moff, nighty night to you. Guys, Discord, there's a link to it down below. If you are interested, you can join that. And subscribing's friggin' sweet. If you want to check that out too, I'd appreciate it very much. And good night, everybody. Take it easy, and I look forward to seeing you in the future, I guess. I don't know. Good night, guys.